Hello friends, today we're going to discuss what is the execute non-query, what is the execute reader, and what is the execute scaler, and how can we use these three things in C Sharp. So let's begin to understand what is the execute non-query. Here is a simple definition of execute non-query. Execute non-query would be used to run the database store procedure function and query that modify data or modify database structure like create, alter, drop, insert, update, and delete command. Through that command, we can basically modify the database structure or modify the records of the database table. So for execution of this type of the statement, normally we call the execute non-query function. It is a return. It's a return count of effective row of the query. Basically, when we call the execute non-query, it is basically return the how many rows are affected from that statement. The return value just optional, and we can assign it to the integer variable. And here is a simple example of the execute non-query. And here I just want to update the student table based on the ID, and just call the execute non-query function, and and it is written the how many rows are affected from the that query. So let's understand these things with the live example. Here we have a Visual Studio. I am already written the program, and we can see uh, have main function, and I just get the connection string from the app config file, and I just execute update command through the execute non-query, and I store the its result into a integer variable. Before execute this code, we just check the what is the table status. Here is a I just select the table, and we can see here is a 3 record. ID 2 record name is a Manoj, and I just execute. I just want to update the ID 2 record as the same student name as the same. So I just call this code. I'm going to execute it. I just put the breakpoint on starting of the program, and I go to the. You can see step by step. Okay, connection string is called connection open. It is executed successfully. You can see affected row shows 1. It means only one row updated by this query. So then you can see here id2 name is Manoj. I'm again execute select query. It is changed by the same that we did by our program, and the result is one row is affected. So you can understand how the execute non-query we can use in C# programming. So let's see the second thing. Second is execute reader. Execute reader will work with the action query and the non-action query. Like it is also work with the create, alter, drop, insert, update, and delete command, and it is also work with the select command. It will return the result set of the selection query. It means if you call the store procedure, and store procedure have multiple statement, and basically it is written on the result set of the select query, and we can store the return type. Its a return type is a data reader, and the return value is compulsory, and it should be assigned to another object like data reader. We can declare another object like data reader, and we can store the execute reader result set. Here is a simple example. I take the same table. I'm just execute the select query, and I am just call the select query, and by the execute reader, and it will return the table basically. So let's see with the live example. Same thing. Here we have same Same thing, I just put the breakpoint here, first line, and just execute this program. Okay, just see step by step. Connection open, select. I just call here execute reader, and I store execute reader result into SQL data reader object. So it is successfully store the execute reader result set into a reader object. And I just view what is the store in the reader object. I just store this reader object into the data table. I just here declare the data table and load data table what is the result set in data reader. So we can see here the table store successfully in the data table, and we can see same table we get what we have in database. And you can see through the execute reader we can get the result set, and we can store into the SQL data reader, and we can utilize in our program the values of the reader object. So uh, so let's see the next thing. Next is execute scalar. Execute scalar used to retrieve a single value from the database after the execution of SQL statement. It returns the first row and the first column value of the query result. If the result set contains the more than one column and row, then it will take only first value of the first column and first row. If the result set is empty, then it will return a null reference. It means when we call the execute scalar in the sense it is return the single value, and return type value we can store in a separate variable. Return value depend on the execution query execution. And for example, if we take the same table, student table, in such a case it is written the first row and first column. If we use the different table, then it is written according to that. So we can store the result set in the separate variable. Next thing is it return type is a object type, and return value is a compulsory, and it should be assigned to a variable, and we can take variable data type as per the return value. If we for example, if the table first column and first row value is a number, then we can store into integer variable uh, or other variable. And if return type is just a character, then we can store it into the C# string variable. So here is a simple example. We just call the same query through execute scalar instead of calling the execute reader. So let's see the same thing with the live example. Here we have the same program. I just change a small thing. I just replace execute reader by execute scalar, and I store its result into the reader object, that is the integer type. Because we know the first column, first row of the student table is a integer value. It is just a ID, and we just read this object on the console. So I'm just executing this program. Okay, just see with a step by step. Connection open. It is execute scalar successfully executed, and just F5. You can see one. It is written the one. For example, select star from student. This query result set is 3 rows, but it is written first row first column value. If I put select star from student, where where class id equal to 4, see what is the result is it is resulted. It is written the second id row. So I just copy this select query, and I just put same here. Oh, sure. And let's see what happen. I'm just executing same thing. Okay, continue, and you can see it is written the 2 because of this query result set is this row, and its first column first row value is 2. It is written the 2. So I hope you guys understand what is the execute reader and what is the execute non query and what is the execute scalar. And one thing we can understand this execute reader, execute scalar, and execute non query is the function of the SQL command. And SQL command basically command is exist in the a command just a part of the ADO.NET. We will discuss ADO.NET in the next video, and main part of the ADO.NET is connection command, data adapter, and data set and data reader. So thank you for watching this video.